Hey guys, I'm so sorry for the lack of videos lately. It's been crazy here. I've been on my period, I've been tired, I've been sick, I've been grumpy, I've been really busy, I've just been doing a lot of stuff. I tried to upload I think it was 2 videos and they wouldn't upload from Movie Maker. Movie Maker said, sorry, try again. I'm like, what? This took 4 hours for it to upload and it's not uploading. So I'm going to combine all 3 videos that I wanted to make together today. So this might be a longer video. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I have all my stuff written down because I don't know about any other YouTubers, but I can't go without notes, man. I can't go into the game without a game plan. But yeah, so the 3 topics that I'm going to be talking about is packing for a sleepover, if you're a bedwetter. These have all been requested videos. Number 2 is keeping ABDL a secret. When you live with your parents or are high schooler, obviously you live with your parents if you're a high schooler, or junior high or an elementary school, I don't know. And the 3rd one is dealing with the binge purge problem thing. So I'll go more into detail about all of these. So yeah. So first topic is the packing for a sleepover if you're a bedwetter. So the person who asked me, hopefully they're a female because I kind of made this to fit for female. Sorry guys, this isn't gonna work. Probably not if you try this method, but anyway. So you're going to need maybe a pouch thing, a pencil pouch, that's this big, if you know what those are. Usually they have the rings, the holes, so you can put it in a binder, or a toiletry thing, that you just keep your makeup in, or a makeup bag even, or something you keep your toothbrush and everything in, so something like that. And it depends on the size of it, depends on this how much crinkles or padding you're bringing. I don't like the D word, diapers, so I'm just gonna say padding or crinkles. But it depends on how much padding you're bringing, and it depends on how thick it is. So hopefully enough to fit 2 or 3 or 1. It depends on how much you're bringing. So find something that size. Hopefully you don't have to go out and buy it. You can just find something around the house. But so before you go to bed and you're getting ready to go to bed, be like, hey guys, have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And take the thing with you. And if they ask you about it or are wait, why are you bringing that? Be like, oh, I'm on my period. And so the illusion is that you have pads and tampons in there. So see, this is why I hopefully you're a girl, because if a guy said, no, these are just my pads and tampons, they'll be like, what? I think you're a girl. I don't really remember correctly, but I'm sorry. And then if they ask you, if they ever realize throughout the night, that you're wearing padding or a diaper or whatever, and if they notice, or you think that they've noticed, just be like, hey guys, I know you think hey, look what I'm wearing. Yeah, that's because I have a really heavy flow and I don't want to get my blood all over your sheets. I don't want to leak all over your sheets. I don't want to bleed all over your sheets. So yeah, basically that's what I would say, because it's the truth. You don't, I wish I could wear padding when I go to sleepovers when I'm on my period, because I don't want to bleed everywhere. But yeah, so that's why I hoped you were a female, because girls get their periods and guys don't. So just be like, hey guys, I have a really heavy flow, yada yada yada, and just make sure they don't look inside if they didn't realize that you were wearing padding. But that's how it works. And when in the morning when you go to leave, just change and go to the bathroom and deal with it. Don't throw it away in their garbage can, obviously. Bring a plastic bag, wrap it up, put it in that, and just put it in your bag and you'll be set. So hopefully this is the answer that you were looking for. If not, I'm sorry. You can go into more detail on our Tumblr. Yeah, we have a Tumblr, guys. So the next one is how to keep ABDL a secret when you live with your parents or you're a high schooler or whatnot. So the first thing I want to tell you is keep everything hidden. It may seem like you can't be an ABDL or a little when you're in high school or when you live with your parents, but that is not true. I do it, and it works. So keep everything hidden. Make sure you have a good hiding place for all of your stuff, in your closet, somewhere in a drawer where nobody looks, in your desk, under your bedding, under your mattress, something like that, under your bed. One of mine is one of that, I think, but yeah. And also keep it a secret in general. Don't tell people. If they find out, make sure they're trustworthy. If not, you're kind of screwed, like me. I almost got found out because of somebody. But yeah, so just be careful. Yeah. My third thing is little out when your parents are asleep or when you are home alone. There are exceptions to that, like if your parents are gardening or something, like, I don't know, you have time to maybe do a little something, but like if you really want to like full out little out, wait till your parents are gone, like you're home alone, or till they're asleep, but that's still kind of iffy. So basically, I'm not saying like, I mean, you can do it other times too, but just be really careful. Please be careful. Please, please, please be careful. Yeah. So my fourth thing actually is don't use a debit card or credit card when buying stuff online or in like a store. Because I have a debit card, I don't use it because if I were to buy like a pacifier or something at like Toys R Us or Babies R Us, my parents would probably check my credit card or my debit card. They don't check it, but like, you know, they get emails and stuff like that it was something was bought and it tells them where it was bought and what it was. So don't use debit cards or credit cards. Even if you don't think your parents check it, just don't use it. Just use cash if there's any way you can use cash. And my fifth thing is don't buy stuff online. Or if you do, be really careful about it. Because even though they say that they use an unmarked box, still your parents might look at the box and be like, I've never seen this address before. Like, where is this from? And then they'll open it. So, yeah. Be careful about that. I'm home alone, so I can just like grab the package. But I mean, I'm homeschooled, so I can just like grab the package. But still, be careful, okay? Please be careful. I'm like, I don't want that happening to anybody where their parents open it and they're like, wait, what is this? Wrong address. Dad, they sent it to the wrong address. But still, just please, guys, be careful. So that's about it on that topic. I hope I helped you a little bit. If not, you can message me going into more detail, as goes for anybody that I'm talking about in this video. So my third topic was how to deal with the binge purge process. If you don't know what that is, I think I mentioned it in one of my previous videos. It's like where you like love being little and then there's times where you just hate it so much. Basically, I've got like 4 or 5 steps to this. Not really steps, but like things that can help you, because I go through this a ton, and it especially happens to us high schoolers because our hormones are nuts and they're crazy, and it's like up and down, like crazy stuff. And I'm sure this happens to adults too and other people, like, but still, like, it's just something that happens to probably everybody who's been in the community. So first of all, don't go to extremes, okay? I mean, I'm not saying don't do it, but it's just like, think about what you're doing first. Like for me, when I almost got found out, I wanted to throw everything away, but I didn't, thank goodness, because a lot of people spend a ton of money on this stuff, like buying pacifiers and onesies and toys and stuff. Just don't go to extremes unless you really know that that's what you want to do. Like, don't throw away everything. Maybe throw away like a couple things first, and then if you feel bad about that, don't throw away anything else, because sooner or later you're going to want it back, probably. So, and also, like, if you really, really, really want to be little, don't go nuts and buy a ton of stuff, because it's not worth it sometimes. Like, especially if you're like my age, it's not worth it to go crazy on buying stuff because you never know what can happen. My second thing is make sure to keep everything balanced. Like for me, I have kind of like a schedule. My daddy and I came up with a schedule. Your new caregiver could come up with a schedule, or you could come up with a schedule by yourself. For me, I do maybe like a little thing, like 3 times a week maybe. And then if that doesn't happen, I get to have a big little time on the weekend, like something like maybe passy time or something, like, you know, stuff like that. Make sure you keep it spaced out, because you don't want to have like little time up here and school down here, because what's going to happen is your school, you're going to go down the drain in school. You're going to be like screwed, and it's not going to be good for you. And having too much little time ruins, like, it hurts your emotions a lot. It plays with your emotions, and it's not good to have too much, and it's not good to have school all the way up here in little time, like no little time, because if a little is a part of who you are, you need to have that time. It's something that you need. It gives you stress relief if that's what it does for you. It, like, even for some people, like, fixes their sexual frustration. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it helps you sometimes. And so you don't want little time all the way down here and adult time all the way up here. You want to balance it out where you do a little bit of little time during the week, or, you know, a big thing on the weekend, and you do your schoolwork and everything, go to school, be a normal teenager if you're a teenager, or be a normal adult, like go to work, or like hang out with friends, go to parties, but also make sure you have your little time in there too, because it's very important if it's a part of who you are. And my third thing is if you do feel like you just really don't want to be a little anymore, you don't want to be a part of the community, you don't want to be a sub anymore, be a little anymore, you don't want to be a dom anymore even, you don't want to be a daddy anymore, make sure you come and talk to somebody. Like, you can talk to any of us, like me, Vix, or Chris, or you can message our Tumblr. Just talk to somebody about it, because you want to make sure that this is truly what you want to do. I mean, you can always come back to the community, but you want to make sure that this is truly something that you're emotionally ready for, to not be part of the community anymore, and not be a little anymore, or not be a sub anymore, or not be a kitten anymore, you know what I mean, like a pet anymore. Like, you gotta make sure this is something that you want to do for sure. So basically, just talk to somebody. We're always open to talk about it. Whatever you need, just message us, and we'll be there for you. Yeah. So third, it's definitely okay to take breaks from being little. It's actually really good for you too, because you don't want to be little, you know, like I said, all the time, but you don't want to have it. I mean, it's okay to have it a part of your life all the time. And when I say taking breaks, like for me, and I know a ton of people, being little is a part of who you are, and so it's kind of hard to like take a break, but like make sure that you just like, you know, just take kind of a hiatus. I think that's how you pronounce it. Like, there's times in your life where you're just gonna kind of, you want to focus on other things instead of being little, and that's okay, because sometimes it's important to do that, to build up your love for something else, like a boyfriend, or like something you're passionate about, like photography. Let's say you have like this big photography camp or something you're going to. Like, put your love in that and put your passion in that, and then your little sub will always be there for you. So, you know, whenever you want to come back to it, yeah. So that's pretty much that on this topic. Hopefully that helped you, whoever asked this. I'm sorry if I didn't hit all of the points that you guys wanted me to hit on all of these topics. I wanted to make this kind of a shorter, I wanted to make this video as short as I could, because I don't think I can upload videos over 15 minutes, but hopefully I helped you guys a lot. A couple of things, just like housekeeping things I want to let you guys know is, one, we have a Tumblr. It's ostrichlamps.tumblr.com, same thing as our channel. I'll put the link somewhere on our channel. You guys can ask us questions there. You guys can comments there, ideas there, anything, private or anon. I mean, not private or anonymous, either thing. We'll also be posting like updates there on like, hey, I'm gonna be posting a video this week, or like something like that, and we'll post our videos there too, so you guys can look at them there or on YouTube. Also, another thing I want to let you guys know, I don't know if Vix wanted me to tell you guys this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. She's been getting a lot of messages geared towards her personal channel that she comments on our videos on sometimes, and I really appreciate it, and she'd probably appreciate it too if you guys kind of geared those messages towards this channel or our Tumblrs, or her personal Tumblr if you want to talk to her, because that channel is going to be used for something else. And please try to keep all of your messages on this channel or on our Tumblrs, because we'll be happy to talk to you. Just try to keep it away from her personal Tumblr and her personal channel. And also another thing, I've been seeing a lot of stuff in the comments of people trying to like contact each other, like putting their emails and phone numbers and stuff. Like, if you want to do that, that's cool, but I don't think it's the best idea. I'm not trying to like rule you guys and be like your boss, but I'm not trying to be bossy, but I'm just saying, like, you guys can just message each other on YouTube, or give each other's Tumblrs, but I don't like seeing people advertising themselves in the comments, because that's not cool. I mean, it's not, I don't know, just, yeah, so I'm sorry, but just try to keep that to a minimum, and keep your messages on Vix's Tumblr to a minimum, hopefully none. And I'd love to see you guys comment below some advice on these topics if you have any more advice that I did not touch up on. Also, I'll be making a new video soon because it's almost Halloween, and I'm going to dress up as Tinkerbell, and I'll show you guys my costume. It's kind of dorky, but I'll just show you guys anyway in the next video. And I'll be making more videos soon, and I thank you guys so much for bearing with us with no videos. And I thank you guys so much for being there for us, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. So I hope to see you guys soon, and don't forget to stay padded. Bye, guys!